Hi Taurus, welcome to your unexpected reading. Oopsie. For November. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Spiritual OG. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Taurus, what do we got here? What is unexpected for Taurus? Nine of Swords. All right. Why? That's what I want to know. Why aren't you sleeping? Temperance. Those over there. King of Pentacles. That could be Virgo. Ace of Wands. Nine of Wands. Knight of Swords. That could be Aquarius. All right. So, little guys. That goes there. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with first. What are we dealing with for Taurus? That. Golly. That's been coming up quite a bit. King of Wands. It could be male or female. That could be, for me, I read that as Sagittarius. Okay. All right. So you have got some decisions to make. You need to get vertical on this and make some decisions. The time for this is over. No more. No more. What's this King of Pentacles about? Could be Virgo. What's this King of Pentacles about? Nine of Cups. Hey. Not too shabby. What's this King of Wands about? Two of Cups. Well, okay then. So far, so good. Why is that stressful? What am I not getting here? What's this Ace of Wands? What's this Ace of Wands about? High Priestess. Uh-oh. Hold on. What's this Nine of Wands? What's this Nine of Wands? Okay. Taurus, what is going on here? Why don't you want this? If this is someone that, do you not want this? Because they do. Oh. Is it because of cheating? Did you just find out about somebody cheating? Is that what this is? That you thought, for all intents and purposes, everything was okay with this, but then you find out that they're cheating with you. They've either got a long term and this just started and they're with somebody else. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancerian, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Aquarius, Sagittarius. What's this? Knight of Swords here. Yeah, you got, I could see why you're upset now, is because you're like, God bless it, this felt so right, and dang it. Nine of Pentacles. All right. Well, what's this Temperance about? Okay, that fell out. Ace of Swords. Damn it. I don't like it. What's this Temperance about? Well, I'm sorry. Queen of Swords. Damn it. Could be Libra. You've got some decisions to make, and it involves your welfare. I mean, this is something that seemed so right, and it was awesome, and this seemed like just an awesome relationship. And it was in its inception. This is like inside of 3 months. This is under 3 months. It's not anything that was, but everything was going great. And then you find out this person's got somebody else. That there's been somebody else that they've been dealing with that you didn't know about. And I think this is about you putting yourself first as much as you don't want to, because you really wanted this to happen and you really want to be able to make this something different. This is about you needing to put yourself first and being like, nope. This is you confirming what you suspected or what your intuition was telling you about this newish relationship that you've been in. This is your intuition kicking in and telling you that, yep, it's what you thought it was. This person has somebody else. And this is about you needing to shift your focus to going back to taking care of yourself and putting your self-esteem. Like this is about your self-worth and your integrity and being able to, just like you let yourself be a part of this because it was a lot of fun and you didn't know, this is about taking yourself out of it because now you do know and it's not fun anymore. So it's about self-respect and being able to trust yourself, and you need to get out in front of that and you need to handle business. This is about you not trying to, and there's no shade here. We all do it. We've all been there. The shock of it, the sadness of it, the realizing, dang it, there is nothing to do about this but to take action because I can't lie to myself. Like I can't look myself in the mirror if I allow this to continue because it's my self-respect on the line. Like I've been duped and I can't stand for that. And that's what this comes down to. And you're like, why did it have to be like this? Why? This was absolutely perfect. The potential was so great. And then you find out that this is somebody that's, they're doing it again, or it's as you suspected. I think they're going to, in light of it's twofold here. It's you standing your ground, even though you really want it to be different and you're really still hoping that they could say something or do something that would change things. But even still, you're standing your ground in spite of all the hope and the desire and wishing that things were different, needing to make some decisions about this now. But it looks like they're going to want to buy some time and want you to just consider this. Wait, don't close the door on me just yet. And even still, even with them making the extra effort that they are going to make once you put your foot down, you're still going to decide no. But it's going to take its toll on you for a little bit. This is you needing to stand your ground, not being happy about it, but needing to stand your ground because your self-respect is at stake, honestly. This is about you needing to put yourself first, do what you think is best for yourself, even though you'd much rather be with because it's on the one hand, it's like, well, I don't want to be with somebody that doesn't have good character, right? But at the same time, gosh, until I knew that, I really liked this person. Until I knew, but then there's a sneaking suspicion, like my intuition was kicking in, and I started wondering, and then all of a sudden it's confirmed, and it's like, dang it. And you, as much as you might want to be able to negotiate that, you can't. And you know it, and you're here you are going round and round about it. It's really bothering you. It should. You didn't know about it. It's upsetting, honestly. On the off chance this is somebody that you did know about, that this started with you two meeting each other while this person was occupied with somebody else, they haven't done anything about it until it's too late. This is someone making the effort after you put your foot down. So it's twofold. You unexpectedly putting your foot down, even though you're just, oh my gosh, this is killing me to do it, but I'm doing it. And the effort that they make after you do that. They do not want it to end, so here they come. And it's going to be one of those things where you're going to have to quite possibly go into bitch mode and set some very strong boundaries, because you just don't want to deal with this the way it is. For some of you, this might even be that, oh, we're done because I don't deal with cheaters, you know? For others of you, it's not that easy. It's someone that was on the way out with somebody anyway. They met you. They didn't want to tell you about this one because they were trying to end it anyway. And then you two were and then you found out, and they're like, oh, please just hear me out. Give me a chance. And that's what this is too, is like, oh, should I believe them? Should I trust them? Or do I just, salt the earth and go it alone and never talk to them, foreseeable future, like out, leave me alone, back off. And this is that, all those options swirling around, like what to do. What else for Taurus? Decisions. This is you having to make some decisions and adjustments in light of new information that you have just received, because it looks like you just found this out. If you haven't yet, this is the month you're gonna just pay attention to your dreams and your intuition kicking in this month. Don't discount it. It might not be as egregious as this, as far as someone just outright, holy cow, you just found out that they have somebody else, but it could be on their way out. Just pay attention to you having like your spidey sense kicking in this month. Don't ignore it. Don't pass it off. It's not that you have to jump to conclusions and assume, but it's that you let it play out. Like, okay, why do I keep thinking about, why does this song keep playing in my head? Or why do I keep dreaming about my dog and the place I used to live or something or whatnot? But point is, be open to it, because it's kicking in for a reason. And if your intuition can also show up in, I'm going to end up validating someone's license to be mean or something, right? But sometimes when you get kind of moody or cranky, or you get like hypersensitive about something, that's actually your intuition. I'm not justifying poor behavior and someone just taking license to be, disrespectful and rude and all that. But there's a reason why something is really bothering you. It's either something that you need to deal with yourself, like I need to get some perspective on this, or your intuition's kicking in because something is not right and it keeps pinging you and you need to listen to that. Why isn't it right? Stay observant. It doesn't mean that you take drastic action. It just means that you pay attention and you have your wits about you and you're observant, so that you can start honoring this alarm system you have. Just saying. Think you'll find it's never wrong. Even if you're like, well, I'm just being paranoid, don't discount that. Don't do that. Nobody is just paranoid. And if you are, you need to look at it, right? But point being, it kicks in for a reason. Listen to it. Doesn't mean you have to act on it, but you do need to honor that you have it and wonder why it keeps showing up. This is the month for that. Your intuition is probably going to be on high gear. Everything's going to be heightened. Just give it some room to play out. That's also not to say, oh yeah, wait till you're completely messed over and then believe yourself. I'm not saying that either. But it's going to be something you might have suspected for a while, but because the connection was so great, you didn't want to believe. And then you're going to find out that, oh my gosh, I think I was right. So just to head this off at the pass, before, save yourself possibly some grief or misery. Have your wits, be perceptive. Acknowledge when you're suspicious about something. Validate it. Maybe look for validation for that. What else for Taurus? Ask questions. Set boundaries. Just, Strength. I'm not going to be so crass as to say, well, you're going to need it this month. No. But this is something that you're going to wrestle with. It's going to take grit and mettle, because you're going to wrestle with it. You're going to have to, it's going to be one of those things where you're like, you know what, enough. I got to do it, because it's not going to be an easy decision, because I think there's a real connection here for you and you really saw the potential, and it's going to be one of those really frustrating things where you're like, dang it, now I got to readjust course, and this felt so right initially. Hmm. That's a shame, huh? Both of these are also about setting boundaries and taking some time, getting some distance to set perspective, getting things back into harmony after this kind of roller coaster ride of adventure and passion and connection to now, all right, what am I going to do now? It's all about character and strength and patience and time and getting things back on track. What else for Taurus? You know what bothers me is that save for a few cards, I'd have been like, this is awesome. The potential here is awesome. Just give it time, right? But then it's like, oh yeah, the potential was awesome until this other situation that they didn't tell you about. The thing is, this could be somebody that's closing out a relationship. They're still dealing with the legalities or something of it, but they didn't tell you, and it's something they're still heavily involved in, and they didn't tell. That's what bothers me. And maybe that's what the conundrum is. It's like, well, they're not technically cheating, but they did have all this that they didn't, and it is going to be a factor moving forward for us, and they didn't tell me. Not that you need to have instant access to someone's life or whatnot, but it's this, whatever they hid from you is pretty significant. And they are obligated to that first before they can make room for you. That's the problem, is that comes first before you could. So that's why it's an issue, because that you have to be second. What else for Taurus? That's for Taurus. Emperor reversed and the Death card. This is someone who did not behave in a trustworthy manner. This is someone that is trustworthy, reliable, stable, calls the shots. You tuck in behind this person because they're going to do right by you and everybody concerned. This is someone who takes being a leader very seriously, and they do right by their flock, so to speak. This is not that, and that's why it ended. This is a change. This is the realization. This is an ending. This is, even if this is not a physical ending, if you're still struggling with this and like, oh, I don't know what to do, there's been a change. There's been a shift. You can't not know what you know now, and that's what the struggle is with, is you deciding what to do now, having the information that you have, now deciding what to do with it and how to do it. And it's a matter of integrity and self-respect at this point, and you have to get out in front of it. Because this person wants this badly enough to where they're willing to negotiate their boundaries, and you're like, I can't have that. I can't have you doing that to me in 10 years. I don't want to be a part of that. All right, Taurus. I hope you're forewarned, honestly, and I don't mean to, I wasn't purposefully dramatic, I should say, but I do hope that you're considered this forewarned. And I'm sorry, because the potential here was great. Also, too, just not for nothing, but consider that there's a reason why they didn't tell you, because maybe you would have been, later on, you would have been a source of support for them and whatever this was over here. So, I mean, not for nothing, but it's like, is there a reason why? Because they knew you wouldn't sign up for further involvement if you knew about this, because this is going to be an ongoing issue, meaning they're going to have to, this woman or man is going to have to pay their ex, and your resources would have factored into that, and that's why they didn't want you to know, because they didn't want to scare you off. It should have scared you off. That's definitely something you want to know before you sign up for anything. Shutting up. Okay, so this could be Aries, this could be Scorpio, by the way. So, yes, because someone was not honorable, that you couldn't respect what they did, it's the end of the situation. You're just struggling with it, that's all. All right. I hope this was helpful, Taurus. I wish you luck in dealing with this. Stay strong. Truly, stay strong. And get back on track with yourself. This gets to be you focusing on yourself again. You need to pull back. readjust. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. Take care.